Tanse Nia Okimau Peesu Esku. My name is Cory Sangrey-Billy, Chief Thunderbird Woman. I am the president of Stone Child College. I kind of oversee the project. I just really want to help it along. One of the things that we've been focusing on at Stone Child is revamping how we recruit, how we retain students, and we've never really actively recruited students, and one of the things that our goals was to hire a recruiter, and so this SEM plan fit right into our strategic goals of how we want to be. As you know, we grow as an institution. We've gotten 2 more bachelor's programs. One of the things that we, like I said, we haven't done was recruiting, and that's one thing that we really needed help with, building a plan. So that way we don't have any, we're not missing anything when students come. You know, we don't want them to fall through any of the cracks. We want to make sure that once they sign up or once they register for classes, that we're there to help make that process easy for them. The team at Stone Child has done a really great job. Coming from, we never had a plan. We didn't even know what a plan was, to actively engaging our staff and our students into this plan. And so it's just taking a lot of growth. I think, you know, a lot of the older faculty and staff, they're not so good at doing the new online everything, and so this is just kind of making everybody, hey, we ought to be on the same page. This is where everything is going. They're not always going to be a student at Stone Child. We need to prepare them for if they ever leave or transfer or move on for a different degree. You know, those are some of the things that we felt we weren't preparing them for, and so that's where the SEM came into play. Helped us to define the goals that we wanted to set, and you know, also looking at our students, are we meeting those goals when they come to campus? Were they easily able to register? Were they easily able to access support services? Do they know who to go to for financial aid? Do they know who to go for billing? Different things like that. This helped us to loop in our students and make sure that we're doing the best and trying to take the view from their angle. You know, did we answer all the questions that you needed when you started enrolling here? We've been a big push on data. How is this working? You know, we know our most successful students are the students that register early. You know, how can we motivate students to do that earlier instead of just the day when we open for classes? You know, we get a lot of students that come in on that day to register. And so it's just looking at our data, you know, what's been successful and how do we continue to promote those types of things, whether it is pre-registration, whether it's orientation in the summer or orientation right before school starts, just looking at those types of things, making sure we're using our advisors. One thing that we implemented is co-advising, and so we all know that most of our tribal colleges, you know, we all wear different hats at one time or another. But with our faculty, they're only on 9 months, and so that kind of was creating a barrier where students come on campus, they decided to go to school, boom, there was an instructor there to enroll them. So with this co-advising that we have in place, that there's always going to be someone on campus that can help a student through that process, whether it's starting, you know, taking your placement exams, those types of things, getting you ready with financial aid, that there's someone there that's going to help them once they finish the admissions application to get them through that process to enrolling. We don't want to turn any away students, because I know as far as our tribal students go, if they leave, they may not come back, and so that's one thing that this co-advising model that was built within our SEM has really helped keep students. One of the things that we've redone our whole Facebook, we've redone our whole website, I think, is branding and just getting that out into the community more, saying, hey, Stone Child's here. This needs to be your first choice. We want to be your first choice. One thing we did this year was, which we've never done before, is for every graduation that took place on our reservation, we gave out swag bags with SEC gear. So, you know, preschool, Head Start, kindergarten, 8th grade, high school, we hit all them, and, you know, future SEC college students. So we just, you know, doing our part to recruit them and saying, hey, we're here and we want you to come to school at Stone Child and we want to be your first choice. One of the things that we've instated, we got with our COVID funds was a mobile RV. And so what we do with our mobile RV is before school starts, we strategically place it within the community. You know, we bring Wi-Fi, we bring registration. People can register on the laptops. And so that's one thing that we've been really doing is recruiting processes, targeting communities, targeting organizations, because with the COVID funds, we were able to give more money out to students. And we've seen a rise in students that were working. And so we've been working with organizations, say, what day can we come in and register students? You know, we do have a lot of online availability, but our mobile RV has really helped us a lot as far as getting out more in the community. Proud of our team for, you know, constantly taking up, saying, hey, we need to do better, and, you know, coming up with a plan to help us do better, and to involve all the staff and the instructors, you know, giving them an input, so that way we're not overstepping on somebody's, you know, wherever they're used to doing this, you know, and that was a big move for us, you know, where faculty, they really wanted to meet the students, but what we're also finding is our faculty are always overloaded, so with this new model and with our SEM and with our co-advising, they meet that first year, they're with their co-advisors. They don't really start engaging and interacting with their advisor until the second year. And so that gives us a better first year experience for our students.